Welcome to the Ultimate Police Pursuit Countdown. These are the top 10 wildest high-speed chases, captured live from dash cams and body cams. One wrong move can change everything. Let's jump straight into the action. At about 3:20 p.m. on August 26, 2024, Trooper Jeremy Elliott conducted a traffic stop on a white Chevy van at the intersection of Highway 109 and Highway 309. The stop came after learning that the driver, identified as David Lewis, was operating with a suspended license.
1037.
1033.
We are on 109 going south outside.
When Trooper Elliott activated his emergency lights and siren, the driver made an obscene hand gesture out the window before accelerating southbound on Highway 109 at nearly 80 miles per hour, sparking a pursuit. Trooper Elliott attempted a tactical vehicle intervention during the pursuit, but Lewis swerved repeatedly to block the patrol car and then slammed on his brakes, forcing the trooper to pass him. Lewis quickly accelerated and overtook the patrol unit. A second TVI was attempted, striking the rear driver's side bumper, but Lewis regained control and continued fleeing southbound on Highway 109.
Down southbound, passing brushing up there. Crash out.
Lewis attempted to turn west on a Cox Valley road but lost control, sending the van into a ditch where it rolled onto the passenger side. As Trooper Elliott followed onto the dirt road, he was unable to stop in time and struck the rear of the overturned vehicle. A felony stop was conducted, and Lewis was taken into custody without further incident. No contraband or evidence was found inside the van. At approximately 8:14 a.m. on November 21st, 2025, Trooper Loftus was patrolling southbound on Interstate 430 near the 1-mile marker when he was notified that the Little Rock Police Department was pursuing a vehicle near Stagecoach Road and Crystal Valley Road, requesting assistance from the Arkansas State Police. Moments later, Trooper Loftus observed the suspect vehicle traveling east on Crystal Valley Road toward Stagecoach. He immediately joined the pursuit and assumed the primary position.
1037 at 8:15.
final with stagecoach before baseline.
Adam 15 Little Rock. We got our 1015, 1064. We're right in front of Fire Station 24 on stagecoach.
10-4. Put our troop aim as 1064, resume normal traffic at 816, one suspect 1015.
At approximately 7:55 p.m. on July 12, 2023, Trooper Collins was notified of a pursuit eastbound on Interstate 40 involving two gray vehicles fleeing from a St. Francis County deputy. Collins attempted to deploy spike strips near mile marker 274, but heavy traffic and the suspect's speed made it unsafe. After re-entering I-40, he observed a gray Tesla approaching in the left lane and clocked it at 92 miles per hour in a 65 mile per hour zone. As he tried to slow both Teslas, the left lane Tesla accelerated past him, while the second Tesla abruptly exited at exit 275. Blocked by a concrete barrier, Collins stayed with the lead suspect.
Hey, Ryan.
Start, go. See what gives us all the second car is going to be on Highway 70. Trying to catch you. 115, 116 to almost 278. We're 5 minutes now, 3. Looks like 24 is with it.
I'm traffic stopping up here. Be careful.
Looks like they clocked it.
Yeah, somebody's spiked. He's still over there.
Go 40 on the shoulder, east on 40.
Ah!
Whole traffic hit it. Go again.
Hey!
Yeah, wait. Alright, CBI, successful good work, kid.
I got it. He's busting that tire.
CBI. You're 24.
DVI.
He hit 24's car.
Arraigned me.
After a series of pit maneuvers by responding officers, the suspect vehicle was disabled near mile marker 283. Both occupants were taken into custody without further incident. During a search of the vehicle, Officer Cole Strayhorn of the West Memphis Police Department located a small black bag on the passenger side floorboard containing marijuana and a digital scale. On July 9, 2023, a Pleasant Prairie police officer in Wisconsin noticed a driver using a left turn-only lane to continue straight through an intersection. What could have been a routine stop turned into something much more serious when the driver chose to flee.
East Frontage Road, David Zebra 65964 from 165 northbound. I'll take a second.
When the officer attempted a traffic stop, the driver initially pulled over. But as the officer approached, the young woman suddenly hit the gas, speeding away and triggering a pursuit.
29 PD 1080. 29 reason for the stop is going to be disobeying a traffic sign. Speeds are 60. One occupant, female, black. 209 approaching Highway C. Speeds are 90. No traffic. 209 PD still westbound from the West Frontage Road. She's in the wrong lane of traffic. No traffic. Speeds are 75. PD light traffic passing the 13100 block. Speeds are 90. Like KSD, no, Highway 45 is going to be next. Speeds are 100, light traffic.
Never they have it.
Still medium traffic. Speeds are 90. Traffic's yielding to me.
He's boarded cool. Last time KFC's channel, they got units heading your way.
10-4, I'm still good. 209 speeds are 110, no traffic.
In the minutes that followed, the driver maintained speeds between 90 and 100 miles per hour in a zone with a 55-mile-hour limit. She also repeatedly drove into oncoming lanes to evade officers.
209 PD, we're still going through MB. Speeds are only 60. Light traffic. 209, she did pop her left tire, so we do have one tire down. At minimum, light traffic. 209 PD passing the 17,000 block, 17,000 block. Light traffic, speeds are 80.
17800 block, about 8 miles an hour.
209 coming up to medium traffic. Speeds are 70. Traffic is yielding to me. 209, we are passing on oncoming traffic. Light traffic still. Tires getting obliterated here. Passing 18500 block.
Lead 4209, you said the tire's out?
Looks like front left and left rear are blowing out, so we're slowing down to about 80, coming up to 45.
10-4. 8-4 to 211, I'll keep you for a little bit longer.
I'm heading out that way.
29 PDC spun out, I'll be boxing her in right over.
A few minutes later, while attempting to change lanes, the driver lost control, causing her vehicle to spin out and come to a stop on the shoulder. 2 patrol units quickly boxed the car in, while the young woman casually pulled out her phone and called her mother, wearing an innocent expression.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! On the ground! On the ground! Put your hands behind your back!
Okay, I don't have nothing. I don't have nothing. I don't have nothing. Mom.
Good? Yep.
Mom.
Get the phone away from
Mom.
her. She don't need her phone.
No, it's my mom.
I don't care about it anymore. You're under arrest.
Mom.
2071 in custody.
It's my mom.
It doesn't matter. You're going to jail. All you gotta do is stop. For a simple fucking ticket. Roll her back over that way.
I don't have nothing.
Well, then you should have fucking stopped. Put your knees up. Get up.
Oh. She hit your car?
No,
No, I didn't hit nothing.
she spun out because she was driving like a fucking maniac.
What
Get in
was I
there.
driving like?
Well, I'm not even going to discuss it. You're going to jail and you probably won't get out for a bit.
What's the big?
Pull it down, or is there any more?
Probably years.
Years.
The driver was taken into custody shortly after. A search of her vehicle revealed no evidence of additional crimes. However, she now faces 2 felony charges: fleeing from law enforcement and first-degree reckless endangerment. She spent nearly 3 weeks in jail before posting a $20,000 bond. The woman has pleaded not guilty to both charges and is currently awaiting a plea hearing scheduled for March 2025.
That's why I was like, I know this is coming up, so that's popped her tire. And then she did a full fucking 360. Then I was like, I'm ending it right here.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to do. I mean, I don't want to damage this
So
car.
I was assuming that she was going to go south on 45, that she knew where she was at. So I was at Q and 45 waiting with spikes.
Thank you. Well, she wanted to go south on the interstate, but I prevented.
Channel. Perfect.
On January 9, 2021, at around 1:39 a.m., trooper staff spotted a silver Honda on 2nd Street near Mulberry Street, with the driver holding a cell phone to his ear. He followed the vehicle as it turned onto Mulberry, continuing to see the driver on the phone. When the car reached the intersection of Mulberry and 3rd Street, trooper staff activated his emergency lights to initiate a stop. The driver refused to yield, turning onto Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard instead. Trooper staff then notified Troop D Communications, advising that he was in pursuit in the area of MLK Jr. Boulevard and Cherry Street.
Silver Civic, Yankee Victor 0228. Be a black on the right, ran through Table Street.
Black male driver headed towards Table Street.
Be a black male driver.
33 is it okay?
Right on Northbound. Clear.
While traveling on Telfair Street, trooper staff attempted a pit near Pebble Street, but disengaged because of an approaching hill crest. As he pulled back, his push bumper made slight contact with the suspect vehicle's left rear. The chase continued as the driver turned right onto Tenney Avenue, crossed Felton Avenue, and entered the Felton Homes housing complex. At Felton Avenue and L Street, he lost control, struck the curb, and crashed into a fence. The driver then bailed out on foot, running past Trooper Staff's unit as he arrived. Both the trooper and Task Force Officer Rhodes gave chase on foot, issuing verbal commands, while Sergeant Holloway followed closely in his patrol vehicle.
On D Street. Any available unit needed at location. Any available.
Officer Rhodes fired his taser twice, but it had no effect. As troopers moved to cut off the suspect, at least 5 gunshots were heard. Trooper staff took cover and saw Officer Rhodes positioned at D Street and E Street. They advanced together, ordering the suspect to the ground. He complied and was arrested, identified as Larry Marquez Bryant Jr. by his Georgia identification card. Bryant immediately denied firing at officers. Investigators later found bullet holes on Sergeant Holloway's patrol car, 1 near the driver's door and 2 on the B-pillar, along with 5 spent casings. Sergeant Pam Williams recovered a Glock-style handgun from a green trash bin at D Street and E Street. At about 11:38 p.m. on December 21st, 2024, Trooper First Class A. Matthews was conducting speed enforcement on westbound Interstate 20 at Maynard Terrace when he spotted a black Infiniti G37 traveling 102 miles per hour in a 60-mile-per-hour zone. Trooper Matthews immediately pulled out to initiate a traffic stop.
Sam Edward 0446 SEE 0446 Black Infinity.
As the pursuit exited at Glenwood Avenue, Trooper Matthews performed a pit maneuver on the ramp, sending the Infiniti spinning clockwise before coming to an uncontrolled stop on the grassy median. The driver attempted to keep fleeing, spinning the rear tires and jerking the wheel to regain control. To fully disable the car, Trooper Matthews struck the passenger side. He then exited his patrol unit with his department-issued sidearm drawn and gave loud verbal commands. The driver complied, stepped out, and was taken into custody without further incident.
Roll it down! Roll it down! Roll it down! You run, I'll shoot your ass! Come here! Keep both your hands up! Hey, get your fucking hands up! Stupid! Come here, lay down! Lay down! Lay down! Faster! Faster! Hurry up! Hands behind your back! Do it now!
Further investigation revealed Hopkins had an active warrant issued by the College Park Police Department for child molestation. Once the warrant was confirmed, Trooper Matthews transported him to the College Park City Jail, where he was released into the custody of jail staff.
All right, bro. Real quick, before I let you use the phone, I just got to read you something, okay?
At approximately 11 a.m. on April 8, 2026, a Colorado State Patrol trooper observed a pickup truck traveling the wrong way on the shoulder of Highway 160 near Cortez. The trooper quickly cleared a previous traffic stop and began pursuing the pickup.
I'm going to be cleared that stop. There's a car driving on the wrong side of the road on the opposite shoulder now. And people are flagging me down to check on them. Past Highway 160 at the 43. It's going to be a gray Jeep Gladiator.
Which direction?
We're heading westbound. He's currently traveling on the eastbound shoulder. He's failing to stop. Almost went head on with the vehicle. Can you see if we have any deputies to head my way?
Hi, do you do on 33?
Yeah, I was going to take the channel.
Hi, copy 233 traffic, going to be Highway 160.
I copy. There's a vehicle traveling eastbound. Pull over under the shoulder, and they have my head on. I don't know how much longer we want to have to go.
I do break F6 control. F6 control.
Okay, sounds like it's going to get danger if he's okay to TPI it to get her on the roadway. I'm okay with that.
Did you copy the right?
I copy. I was just side by side with him, and he's disregarded me completely. He almost went head on again with the vehicle. My clear TBI.
50, what's our speed?
5 Adam 11, speeds are at 65, 60 to 65. We're slowing down now. We're approaching construction zone.
Stay firm if you can stop it for the construction zone. Break. Much less than 50, get that 600 from on the radio.
I copy.
On the route from Dismount Church.
I copy. Break 5 Adam 11. Are you going to TBI?
I just attempted TVI. I missed. I'm going to reattempt.
For a single marshal's office, can you hear me? Let's set up for talk. Hot break, please.
I copy.
About 11.
A second pit maneuver brought the vehicle to a stop just before it entered a construction zone where workers were present. The driver, identified as an 81-year-old man, was taken into custody without further incident and now faces multiple charges, including DUI, reckless driving, and fleeing from law enforcement.
What happened back there? Did I hit a hole or something?
At approximately 10:15 a.m. on December 30th, 2025, a Florida patrol officer observed a Mercedes-Benz stopped at a red light ahead. A records check revealed the vehicle had previously been reported stolen. The officer followed and attempted to initiate a stop near Coconut Point Mall, but the driver chose to flee instead. After a pit maneuver, both the driver and passenger fled on foot before being captured. The driver, later identified as Bradley Daniel Roberts, was also wanted in New York for theft-related charges. He now faces multiple felony charges, including high-speed fleeing and eluding, motor vehicle theft, illegal firearm possession, drug offenses, and reckless driving. A search of the stolen vehicle uncovered more than 6 pounds of marijuana, cocaine residue, drug paraphernalia, ammunition, and 2 confirmed stolen firearms. The juvenile passenger was also arrested on related charges.
For advice before we ask you any questions, and have him or
At about 2:58 p.m. on Wednesday, July 30th, 2025, Trooper Tyler Riles spotted a white Ford F-250 traveling north on Highway 107, JFK Boulevard, and improperly using the opposing lane to pass over the center line. As Riles approached, the truck moved into a designated left turn lane near McCain Boulevard, then turned into the Hobby Lobby parking lot. He initiated a traffic stop there, but as he activated his emergency equipment and prepared to make contact, Trooper David Calvert arrived as a backup unit. At that moment, the suspect vehicle pulled out of the lot, turned left, and continued north on Highway 107. Calvert took the support position and maintained radio contact as the pursuit began.
I'll be calling it with north on JFK, that's it. Pretty good on blocks. Traffic is fine, but they are yielding. So northbound on 107, past Jacksonville, cut off speed to 8 mile traffic, however, they are yielding. Keep leaving in and out if you could notify county. Just make sure that that spike tower that we're in effect is still north on 107, come up to Gravel Ridge, speed 90, light traffic. Still north on 107, come up to Stonegate, speed 90, light traffic.
After passing Brockington Road, traffic lightened enough for Trooper Riles to consider a pit maneuver. However, the driver actively blocked these attempts by swerving and cutting off the patrol car, preventing Riles from making contact. The pursuit continued north at speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour.
North on 107, past General Samuels, speed gonna be 85. 10-4. He is going one vehicle around on the roadway, it's gonna be a gray. So there's a couple of them back for us.
10-4.
Still north on 107, coming up 38 drive, speed 95.
10-4.
Breakdown, Air Force Station 107, Air Force Station 107.
Air Force Base 107.
As the pursuit neared the back gate of Little Rock Air Force Base on Arnold Drive, the driver turned off Highway 107, narrowly missing a white Jeep Wrangler leaving the base. He then crashed through a chain-link gate, struck a concrete barrier, shattering it, and disabled his vehicle. The driver immediately jumped out and tried to flee on foot, but troopers gave chase and deployed a taser to take him into custody. The driver was identified as 45-year-old Zachary Brinson. He faces multiple charges, including felony fleeing by vehicle, with substantial risk of death, fleeing on foot, failure to maintain control, first-degree criminal mischief, $1,000 to $5,000 damage, leaving the scene of an accident involving injury or death, first offense reckless driving causing injury, and improper lane usage. At approximately 5:40 p.m. on October 1st, 2022, Trooper Morris was parked roadside when he spotted a red Dodge Ram speeding at over 100 miles per hour. Radar confirmed the vehicle was traveling at 104 miles per hour. Trooper Morris immediately initiated a pursuit with emergency lights activated in an attempt to stop the vehicle.
Okay.
You should expect these guys that look up there and get help on.
Check.
Initially, the vehicle pulled over as instructed, but as Trooper Morris exited his patrol car and approached, the driver suddenly accelerated and fled the scene. At that moment, Trooper Morris realized a high-speed pursuit was underway. He quickly returned to his vehicle, resumed the chase, and relayed pursuit details to the dispatch center.
1786 Charles Ball.
Shoulder, unsuccessful. We hit the shoulder. We're right out in 1016 and 1011.
Show me your hands! Your hands! Go, hands up, passenger! Hands up! Step out! We're good. Walk here! Come here! Walk here! Turn around! Keep your hands up! I'm holding cover on driver. Keep your hands up! Come here! Come here! Keep your hands up! Keep your hands up! Turn around! Lay down! Lay down! Crawl to us! Keep crawling! Keep crawling! Stop!
Come on, we gotta move up. That truck's catching on fire.
I'll cover. Do not move, you understand?
We need the fire department. This stuff's catching on fire.
Is there anybody else in that truck? Alright, man.
Put him over there. He said
Take this number 2. Take this number 2.
He said.
Okay. Put him in my car and I'll move mine.
Big 3, 23. These guys in hangers with gas in the vehicle.
At approximately 6:57 p.m. on August 27, 2025, an Independence officer observed a black Chrysler 300 near US 40 and Peak Road, speeding, weaving, and displaying only a rear license plate. The officer initiated a traffic stop, and the driver initially complied by pulling over.
427, 1041.
Go ahead.
Pittman and 38th, says black, Chrysler 300, George 8, David 1, Robert, George 8, David 1, Robert.
Dispatch will see.
Have your stop at Pittman and 38. Your plate is 1019.
As the first officer prepared to approach the vehicle, a second officer arrived on scene. Just as the initial contact was about to be made, the driver suddenly accelerated and fled. The second officer immediately initiated the pursuit.
427, the vehicle's taken off for southbound Pittman. Black Chrysler 300. Looks like 2 or 3 occupants. Southbound Pittman. Up on the 41st. There's no traffic. Speeds are 75. Keep patches. We're eastbound 42nd from the turn. Speed to 60. No traffic with us currently. Original charges were CNI. Alright, it looks like we're gonna go eastbound. Still no traffic with us currently. Speeds are 58 flattening. We got southbound Sterling, Norwood 3rd. No traffic with us still. Speed 60 incoming. Briefly went into oncoming to passenger vehicles at 47th Street. 495. Check 690. Second chance of black belt driver. Didn't get any further. Stretching out them. Our speeds at 92. No traffic with us currently. Southbound Sterling, passing 53rd. We have an art gas. Assistance with some stops at 73. Coming up to Blue Ridge. So we're going to go westbound Blue Ridge. Speeds of 50 and 5. Off Blue Ridge, back at passing 58th Terrace. Speeds are 65 to 70. We're braking for a red light at 59. No traffic like this currently. Speeds continuing to 60 to 70 miles an hour. Westbound 63rd from Blue Ridge Boulevard. Light traffic, all the way to the right. Breakdown Road. Whatever yield for us. Speed 58 to 5. No traffic with us currently.
Throughout the incident, the driver fled through residential and commercial areas at speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour, passing vehicles in opposing lanes, running traffic lights, and driving through heavy cross traffic. While traveling northbound on Blue Ridge Cutoff, the suspect spotted an officer deploying spike strips ahead. He swerved around two civilian vehicles stopped at a red light, causing a minor collision, ran the red light, and made a right turn to avoid the spike strip deployment.
Can you check on those two vehicles? I think they may have hit a beer. It's a gray GMC and the rental car.
Down the rebound with a ridge cut off from 61st. Speed to 8 miles an hour. Right westbound 59. 59, speed to 60. No traffic with this. Still westbound. No traffic with this. Parkway Drive. The speed 60 and 5 at no traffic with us still. Northbound Parkway Drive, 57. Speeds are 6 miles an hour. No traffic with us. Westbound 50 minutes. And
Driver! Hands! Hands! Get out! Get on the ground! On the ground, motherfucker! You're gonna get tased! On the ground! On the ground! On the ground! Don't move! Hold on. Crawl back to me! Crawl back to me! Crawl back to me! Crawl, motherfucker! Crawl!
After the crash, the driver, identified as Curtis Johnson III, complied with officers and was taken into custody. A search of the vehicle revealed a 5.56 caliber AR-style pistol with no serial number, loaded with 31 rounds, approximately 25 grams of marijuana, 2 boxes of 5.56 ammunition. Johnson later waived his Miranda rights and stated he fled because he did not have a valid driver's license and feared being arrested.
I can't breathe, bro. You're fine.
On December 3rd, 2025, at approximately 3:56 p.m., Officer Hess was dispatched to Dick's Sporting Goods at 4188 East McCain Boulevard regarding an active shoplifting incident. While en route, dispatch advised that the suspects had fled the store with stolen merchandise in a white vehicle with a paper temporary tag. Officer Wilkerson located the suspect vehicle and relayed its position. Using that information, Officer Hess quickly identified the vehicle, and a pursuit was initiated shortly thereafter.
Going back towards McCain, Landers.
Channel 1, 1063, there's Tango 10.
Continuing north of Landers towards 167.
Make the
67 north, speeds are 70, like that. Continue 67 north on the Underground Road, speeds are 90, medium traffic. There's shoplifters at Dick's search.
Continuing north on 67, speed 109. Coming up to some medium traffic here.
Thank you, 3 contact data speed. Restriction key on 2 contact data speed.
Continuing north, C67, coming up to Rockington, step out. We're passing the Chevrolet dealership, speed 114, medium traffic. Passing Wildwood, speed 118, coming up to some heavy traffic, stand by, taking Wildwood. Have to go off-road here. He's going to be going about 60 in the wrong way, going back towards Scramble. Alright, we're going to be getting on Scramble now. I believe this is east on Scramble. Speeds are 68, medium traffic. Continuing eastbound on Trammell, passing Trammell Estates, speeds 97, light traffic. Continuing east on Trammell Road, speeds 80, passing Tandy Lane, coming up to 161. Coming up to 161 now, stand by.
Charles 1, do we get a speed?
North on 161, past Trammell Road, speed 45, light traffic. Continuing north 161, passing the...
At a curve, the vehicle lost control, left the roadway, and slowed in a grassy area. As Officer Hess moved in to block it, a passenger suddenly jumped out in front of the patrol car and fled on foot, preventing the stop. The driver then regained control and continued fleeing at high speed.
We're on Baker's Acres Road, coming up to a dead end.
Yeah, dude, good contact. Placer County, Jacksonville.
Turning back around on Baker's Acres Road, heading back towards 161. North on 161. The passenger's still in the woods over there. I don't know what he was wearing. Not worried about him. The driver still continuing. Driving on the wrong side of the road. There's no traffic. Passing Brewer on 161. Speeds are 75, no traffic.
I'll call it. 15 driving. Control 20, speed or 80. Northbound to passing Rickety Road, Rickety Road. No traffic. Speeds are 87. We're passing a car. Stand by. This is going westbound 161. Heading towards the interstate. Charles 20. We're heading towards the interstate still. Northbound. Speeds 191. Light traffic. We're going to interstate 40 west. 40 west.
The pursuit continued north on Highway 161 for about 2 miles until the ramp to Highway 440, where the suspect vehicle crashed. The driver, later identified as Toombs, exited and fled on foot. Toombs ran across all lanes of Highway 440 and hid in a wooded area on the east side. A perimeter was established, and he was taken into custody shortly afterward with assistance from other agencies. A search of the vehicle revealed stolen merchandise from Dick's Sporting Goods and 2 firearms. The stolen items were recovered and returned to the store for inventory and valuation. Around 10:05 a.m. on February 5th, 2024, local officers spotted a stolen vehicle and initiated a pursuit. Arkansas State Police were called in for backup, and Trooper Brown quickly caught up, taking over as the primary unit in the chase.
I'm back here. I'll call for you. Northbound on University, speeds are 90. Coming up 65th.
After the initial pit attempts, the stolen vehicle began shedding body panels onto the roadway, yet the suspect kept fleeing at 70 to 80 miles per hour, at times pushing close to 100 miles per hour despite moderate traffic. Trooper Brown stayed in pursuit, watching for a safe opening to attempt another pit and bring the chase to an end.
For a good spot, across traffic is not a good spot. Get on his freaking butt, dude! Get on it!
Going through Mapleville.
Get on his butt, stay on his butt. When you get up here, right off this bridge, you put him into the
medium traffic.
Stay on it.
Speed's 100. Coming up first seat.
Stay on him and get up there so you can end this. Get up there on his bumper. If you give him space, you're not going to be able to end it.
Just passed through first seat, speed's 90.
You're good. Check this intersection. This is a busy intersection.
Coming up to Asher, speed's 90.
You're good.
I got a pedestrian.
Now, I see the pedestrian. You're good. He's going left. The pedestrian.
Taking a left on Asher.
End it. No, right car.
We're going westbound on Asher.
You're good.
Speed's 80.
Stay on him. Keep your distance. Keep that close distance. If you got a good spot, you can end it. Stay with it.
About to pass 36th Street. Speed's 90.
If he takes this turn and you lose him, like I just said he was going to do.
We're taking it. Going on 36th Street.
Get up there and put him straight or push him to the right, not in this blind curve. Send it!
After roughly 3 minutes of pursuit, Trooper Brown executed another successful pit, pinning the suspect vehicle against the shoulder. Officers moved in immediately, taking a male driver and a female passenger into custody. During the vehicle check, troopers discovered 2 children in the back seat, later confirmed to be the suspect's own. Fortunately, no injuries were reported throughout the chase. On June 3, 2026, at approximately 3:41 p.m., Trooper Drum was traveling southbound on Highway 49 near Green 921 Road when he observed a gray and black sport motorcycle traveling northbound at a high rate of speed. The motorcycle was passing another vehicle in the outside lane at approximately 87 miles per hour. Trooper Drum turned around and activated his emergency lights and siren to initiate a traffic stop. Upon noticing the patrol vehicle, the motorcyclist immediately accelerated and fled, reaching speeds of approximately 120 miles per hour.
42, did you get him stopped?
Probably doing well over 150, 160. Probably going to 22 in just a second.
10-4. What kind of bike was it?
Sports bike, white wheel drive. Going around the curve on Highway 69 now, probably about half a mile behind.
Thank you. I was just making sure you knew they weren't flying her. I just now realized you're going to service, so I apologize. Are you 19 toward the bypass?
Got a sports bike fleeing from me, Highway 69 towards the bypass. I'm not in pursuit right now. I'm not going to be able to keep up with him, I don't believe.
After several minutes of pursuit at speeds reaching 150 miles per hour, Trooper Drum lost sight of the motorcycle. Approximately 4 minutes later, at 3:47 p.m., Trooper Aaron Morphus spotted a motorcycle matching the description turning onto Highway 69 from Green 957 Road, near the area where visual contact had previously been lost. Morphus conducted a traffic stop and instructed the rider to pull over. Trooper Drum arrived on scene and confirmed it was the same motorcycle that had fled from him minutes earlier. The rider was identified as 27-year-old Wyatt Braden Fuller, who was taken into custody without further incident. At about 10:59 p.m. on March 7th, 2026, Trooper Ledden was parked roadside monitoring traffic when he observed a Dodge Charger approaching at a high rate of speed. His radar confirmed the vehicle was traveling 99 miles per hour in a 55-mile-per-hour zone. As the Charger passed his patrol car, Trooper Ledden activated his lights and pulled into traffic to pursue the vehicle.
Boy Henry, 457 HC 419. I believe we're going to be stopping probably at the Stop that door.
Get out of the fucking car! Get the fuck out! Get in front of the car! Put your hands up! Hands up, passenger!
At exit 19, Trooper Ledden saw the vehicle's lights turn back on and its speed decrease. The Charger then pulled into the parking lot of a Wendy's and stopped. The driver, identified as Torrance Buchanan, and the passengers complied with officers. The passengers were released after their identities were verified. A search of the vehicle found about 2.9 grams of marijuana, which Buchanan admitted was his. Buchanan was charged with speeding 132 miles per hour in a 55-mile-per-hour zone, turning off headlights to avoid detection, failure to signal, reckless driving, driving without a license, no insurance, possession of a Schedule 6 substance under 4 ounces, and fleeing. At approximately 12:50 a.m. on April 14, 2024, Trooper Ibarra was on patrol when he spotted a white Dodge Avenger traveling ahead of him. A records check revealed that the vehicle was uninsured and that the registered driver's license had been suspended. Trooper Ibarra initiated a traffic stop, and the Dodge pulled into a gas station.
Adam 9K5 left. One last one, I promise. At 3-4. Me gas station off of, I think it's Hutchinson at 65B.
The driver was unable to provide a clear explanation for why his license had been suspended, prompting Trooper Ibarra to ask him to step out of the vehicle and walk back to the patrol car. As Trooper Ibarra returned to the Dodge to continue the investigation, the driver jumped back into the vehicle and sped away, initiating a pursuit. Following the pit maneuver, both the driver and passenger were removed from the vehicle and taken into custody without further incident. The driver was identified as Kevon Mallet, and a records check revealed that he had a minor outstanding warrant related to a traffic violation or unpaid fine. The passenger told investigators that he had no prior knowledge of Mallet's decision to flee.
Hey, if you guys have that list,
On February 16, 2026, at approximately 2:36 p.m., Trooper Parker was patrolling southbound on Highway 7 near Amity Road when he observed a white Chevrolet Cavalier traveling in the same direction. A registration check revealed the license plate was assigned to a red Hummer. After turning around to follow, Trooper Parker also noticed a large crack stretching across the windshield, including into the driver's line of sight. He activated his emergency lights to initiate a traffic stop. The vehicle initially slowed, but then suddenly accelerated and fled.
Ranks 1037.
Good.
Echo Valley, about to turn on to 7 South. It's me a white Chevy passenger car. Adam X-Ray Lincoln 55 Tom. Echo Point.
Copy, Echo Point. That's regarding 1063 units at the fourth floor.
Copy, horrible.
Show your fucking hand! Nope! You better stop, motherfucker! I'm gonna shoot! I will shoot!
On February 16, 2026, at approximately 2:36 p.m., Trooper Parker was patrolling southbound on Highway 7 near Amity Road when he observed a white Chevrolet Cavalier traveling in the same direction. A registration check revealed the license plate was assigned to a red Hummer. After turning around to follow, Trooper Parker also noticed a large crack stretching across the windshield, including into the driver's line of sight. He activated his emergency lights to initiate a traffic stop. The vehicle initially slowed, but then suddenly accelerated and fled. On the morning of February 22nd, 2025, Trooper Bird was patrolling westbound on Interstate 630 near University Avenue when he spotted a gold Honda Accord in the middle lane. The driver, later identified as Nikendra Gordon, and the front seat passenger, Cameron Carson, were both not wearing seat belts. A registration check also revealed the vehicle had no liability insurance. Trooper Bird attempted a traffic stop, but the Honda refused to yield and accelerated toward exit 6A. As the vehicle passed exit 6B at over 80 miles per hour without slowing, Trooper Bird reported an active pursuit. The pursuit continued westbound past the Baptist Health exit. After clearing exit 8A, Trooper Bird moved to the right with a wide angle to ensure the path ahead was clear. Once confirmed, he closed in on the rear right bumper of the Honda and executed a successful pit maneuver. The impact caused the vehicle to veer right, strike the concrete barrier, and slide along the wall. As the car came to a stop, Cameron Carson exited the front passenger door, carrying a rifle and a backpack. He quickly threw both items over the concrete barrier and fled on foot. Nikendra Gordon remained in the vehicle and was taken into custody without further incident. On July 21, 2025, at approximately 1 a.m., an Oklahoma City police officer was patrolling near South High Avenue and Southeast 29th Street when a red pickup truck drifted over the center line into oncoming traffic. The vehicle came to a stop in front of a residence, but as the officer approached, the driver suddenly reversed, slammed into the patrol car, and fled the scene recklessly.
Just hit another car pulling up in the driveway, going westbound on 42nd. All the road, Military Phillips westbound. He hit my car. Yeah, it's in for it. He almost hit me with the car.
Sorry for a second there.
Wrecked out again.
Less than a minute into the pursuit, the driver, later identified as 18-year-old Daniel Placinia Lopez, lost control and crashed into a utility pole. Placinia surrendered without further resistance but appeared distraught, yelling that he had done nothing wrong. A search of the truck revealed an open container of alcohol and a strong odor of liquor inside the vehicle. Authorities said the teen now faces multiple charges, including assaulting an officer, underage DUI, hit and run, reckless driving, and fleeing from police.
Get out of the car!
Everybody slow down. We got enough better.
Hey, get your hand up.
Show me your hands!
Your quote has been updated.
Get your hands up! Go!
Around 9 p.m. on January 15, 2025, a Florida Highway Patrol trooper conducting speed enforcement on U.S. Highway 441 near Natoma Boulevard in Mount Dora spotted a gray Chevy Silverado traveling 85 miles per hour in a 50 miles per hour zone. When the trooper attempted a traffic stop, the driver cut into the left turn lane toward Lincoln Avenue, ran a red light, made a U-turn, and accelerated southbound, triggering an active pursuit.
Heading southbound, approaching Slate Road.
During the pursuit near Ola Beach Road, troopers executed a successful pit maneuver, causing the suspect's vehicle to overturn onto the north shoulder of U.S. Highway 441, also known as Orange Blossom Trail in Orange County. Due to the darkness, it took officers some time to locate the overturned vehicle.
Somewhere north on 441, rolled over. That's 171.